What's up? We're here back on Fadecloud Dungeons. The server literally just reset today, and in the last series I did on here, I did a full default series. Pretty much I bought nothing and then I played as like a fully normal person. But to spice the videos up, in this season, we are going to be going ultra like pay to win. If you do want to see me like play all the different seasons though, I do have a whole playlist on the channel. And of course, if you want to come check out Fadecloud Dungeons, the IP is there on the screen, zap.fadecloud.com. Consider switching to my IP if you already do play the server, because everyone who uses my IP, it allows me to do giveaways. Now, starting off on Fadecloud Dungeons, when you first load into the server, type /zone, and then you can pick this stage number 1 right here, which is the little chicken. Now, when you get to the stage 1, you're going to go around to kill some of these monsters, and then you'll start dealing damage. While I'm doing this, I'm throwing up the last video giveaway winner there on the screen. They won 1,000 clouds. And if you ever do enter a giveaway and win, please, all you gotta do is make a Fadecloud ticket in their Discord, and then tell them you won my giveaway. You can link them my video and then they'll see that you're a winner. And of course, if you want to enter this video's 1,000 cloud giveaway, just simply comment your in-game name. As you can see though, I've been killing these chickens, and this is the third one that we've killed, which should get me enough money to purchase a brand new sword, which that is dead right there. So now if we go to the sword upgrades in our tool, we can then upgrade that to the dungeon sword, or how do I do it? Right here. Now the sword deals 3 damage instead of the 1, meaning we are now hitting, okay, yeah, 5 damage a hit. But as I said, we're going like kind of like crazy this season, and I'm gonna be buying some loot boxes. I have 6 of these galaxy loot boxes. Let's open all of these up. I'm sorry for the server, it's going to get spammed so crazy. But as you can see, we have all these items being opened, and then the jackpot reward spawns at the very top right there. And what will we get? Let's see. Okay, skulls, pouches, souls, artifact boxes, an extra artifact slot, an extra totem slot. Okay, yeah, that is actually not bad at all. So we firstly got a souls chestplate. We gain a permanent souls multiplier. We also got a helmet. I got robot boxes. Let's open those up. We're gonna put this tier 1 souls robot and then tier 5 souls robot there. This is actually pretty awesome. The dragon eggs, the totem slot. So if I type /totems, it looks like I already do have all of the totem slots. And then for the artifact slots, I am having one of these slots unlocked, but because it's rebirth 10 required, I think I can kind of just skip through that. And then now I have those 3 slots, which is pretty freaking sweet. So with these artifacts, I'll open all those up, and how these work is they kind of pair with your enchantments. So like this one right here, mythical artifact, which is actually pretty decent, a 35% dragon burst booster. But the thing is, some of them have multiple enchants. So like this one right here has 3 different enchantments, which probably could be pretty good to equip. But for now, what I'll do is just equip soul magnets and then dragon burst. We don't have any of those enchants yet, but we'll get into them eventually. So another thing is that this cube of boxes, when you open these, you get these random cubes that will boost your enchantments, but we're not going to use these yet because we only get the cubes of the enchants that we have. Maybe if I open like one of them, that's a dragon burst. Wait, never mind. So it looks like we get any of the possible cubes. Okay, that's fine. So originally I thought it was like when you open them, it'll only give you a cube for the enchantments you have unlocked. But let's see if we can get ourselves a nice orbs cube, or I mean soul cube. I don't really know. I think I saw soul magnets. This one is very, very rare. I guess what we'll do is just leave these for now. I'll just throw them all into my personal vault. And I probably should have been killing some of these chickens. I'm gonna kill that legendary chicken while we open all these dragon eggs. So dragon eggs are very interesting. They're kind of like another pet system, except they just give more boost. So we got an all stats dragon, a damage dragon, gems, money dragon, and a souls dragon. That's actually not bad. Now, what the heck are all these different currencies on the side of my screen? We have money, souls, skulls, gems, and then clouds. Money is used to buy the different swords, to rebirth, and then also buy the different pets over there. Souls are used for enchantments. So like for an example, I think we should probably get higher soul greed. I can get, oh wait, we have 370 million souls, but let's do like 2,000 levels of soul greed, right? So we only have these 3 enchantments right here. We unlock lucky at rebirth 1, and then so on, rebirth 3, 5, and it kind of just goes up and up and up. But I'll also get about 900 levels of critical, and the reason for that is because critical will give us a chance to deal double damage. So when critical goes off, we'll be dealing 12 damage, which is pretty sweet. Let me check the swords though. So for these upgrades, yes, okay, I can purchase another upgrade for 7 damage. That was 3.5k. Now as you can see, we are dealing 15,000 damage. Oh my gosh, they give me 9,000 money. With this money now, I'm going to the farm pet eggs. We are going to spend all 9k that we just got. Actually, we need to kill like one more common, but the other currencies that we have are skulls and gems. So I believe there's also, oh look at that, that's actually pretty cool. We got all these opened. We got some decent pets actually. 1.25x multiplier, 1x, 1x, 0.75, 0.75, 0.5, and then we got a normal basic 0.5x big. You can actually view all the pets right here, and we got some of the actual pretty decent ones. But there are skull enchantments along with the soul enchantments, and these cost the skull currencies, but we don't unlock these until like rebirth 10. There's also a new thing of enchants called domain enchants, and these actually cost souls, which this is actually very interesting. I don't really know what the heck domains are. Oh, okay, so domains are like these special boss zones. At rebirth 5 here, this domain monster and boss has 10,000 health, and then you can get all these special drops from these domains. So like the better ones you do, which I can't even like show you any of the rewards, you will get better and better rewards. That's actually so cool. I don't know if domains were here last season, but this is definitely new to me, and I'm pretty sure it's a new update for this season. I definitely didn't see the domain enchants before. Something else they do have, which is pretty cool, they have buffs, they have abilities, they have sword skins. Let me see though, is, oh my god, we got 10 buff tokens. I must have won these from some loot boxes, but what these buff tokens are is you can get these different sword buffs, which are actually pretty sweet. So if we roll this, that right there gave me huge 3, and what huge 3 does is it gives me a 30% damage boost, but then minus 20% attack speed. That one's really not ideal. We got, what the, I just got huge 3. That is, wait, what just happened? I don't know, something like bugged out. We got light 2, money 1, huge 4, light 3, huge 1. Come on. Okay, souls 5. Dude, that is 30% more souls. I'm gonna roll one more time. Gems 5, roll one more time. Sharpness 2. Sharpness 2 is okay. At least that's 10% more damage. I should have kept that souls 5, but I really wanted something to deal more damage. Oh wait, what is this? Farm apple. You can use this to craft recipes located in each zone. There's recipes now? Since when was that a thing? Look at this. There's a little guy over here. If we click on the recipes, we can, oh, that's sick. We can craft all these different things. And oh yeah, the new updated things are called stamps. Rings are a little bit of like a later game thing, but basically you can equip rings, right? And then you can now apply these stamps onto the rings, which will make them even more powerful. But as I said, that is like a super late game thing. We'll probably get into those in like a few videos. Oh wait, we also have Krakeys. I should have opened all those up. I got a fire wand, which deals 2,500% of your damage, and 2 of these common dragon eggs. Now, something I also want to double check. If I go to these dragon traits, these are similar to the pet buffs, except, wait, do we have any? I was hoping we had some of the rolled traits because that would have been pretty sick, but we don't. Now, in my slash zones, I can now buy stage 2 for 15,000 money. Killing these monsters in the beginning will take a little bit longer, but if I check my sword upgrades, we were able to buy that next sword, which now deals 46 damage. I do have this fire wand though, so how this works is if I click like this, it shoots a fire wand, and then okay, yeah, it literally just deals damage to them. So if I do this, it should travel through and hit those monsters as well. Let me just do it like 3 more times real quick. Kill this pig right there, and then after that, I will... Oh, actually, I can already buy a sword upgrade. Let me kill this rare pig, and then I should be able to buy some pets. These only cost 55,000. I mean, only. That is actually so expensive. It was only 1,000 in the previous zone. I think the best plan to do, though, is every single time we have souls, I'm just going to keep buying more soul green. And once that's maxed out, we'll just be getting a lot of souls. I should have enough money, though, to buy like 6 new pets. So I'm going to turn off the animations so I can just like spam open these really fast. And let's see here, did we get any better pets? We got a 1.81x chicken, we got a cow pet, rabbit, and chicken. Okay, I think we got like maybe 1 or 2 better ones. Now back to the little currencies thing, we then have gems, and gems can be used for a lot of different things. If we type slash gem shop, you can buy these special items from the gem shop, and that's where we can actually get those trait tokens for the pets. But gems can also be used to upgrade your pets as well. So there are these pet fusion, oh no, sorry, pet upgrades. Fusion we'll get into eventually. That also does cost gems, but pet upgrades, we can make our pets literally deal damage. So I'm gonna make that as many levels as I can. Once we do get that like fully maxed out, it will be like, of course, super noticeable. The next sword here costs 150,000, and we now deal over 150 damage per hit, and then the one after this will only cost 500k. And any second now, I will be able to afford that. There we go. Okay, so now we just deal so much damage, 935. Another thing about the server is we have these Phoenix shards. Armor shards are earned just from killing monsters from time to time, and then you can use these shards and slash armor to then purchase these armor sets that will give you damage boosters. As you can see, this one is the Phoenix one, but then all the other ones are slowly unlocked at different rebirth requirements. So there's just a bunch of different armors to unlock throughout the game. I would activate these skull boosters, but honestly, they're just really not worth it. Oh wait, we have some dragon candy. I'm gonna throw this on the damage dragon and get that up to level 7. Let's see here though, can I, yes, I can afford stage number 3. These monsters have so much health. That is insane. Let me use my trusty fire wand a few times to speed up this. Okay, my fire wand broke. That's okay though. 1.2 million money from that. Okay, so I can buy a, oh, I can't even buy another sword upgrade. And how much do these pets cost? 2.88 million. All right, I got distracted, but I can now buy the next sword upgrade. I'm actually killing this unique cow. I probably should just buy new pets, but I think I'm gonna kill this and get another sword upgrade, and then after that buy some new pets. Plus 14 million. And yes, okay, I can buy that upgrade. Look how fast we're able to kill these cows now. This is how like fast the progression is. Like, okay, of course I bought some loot boxes, but what did that really get me? I got some starting enchants and stuff. Maybe the critical was definitely helpful. I got some cubes, but like we didn't even equip any of the cubes. We're not using any boosters. I guess the dragons are actually pretty helpful. I do have that damage dragon, which gives me like 3% more damage right now. But in the beginning like this, the progression is so fast paced, and that's why everyone loves the server. But with all of these, let's buy, okay, hold up. Let me just kill like 2 or 3 more cows so that I can buy 9 pets all together. All right, there we go. This is going to be very, very interesting. 9 different pets, and I see we got some rares and epics, which is pretty good. So let's see, 3.2x, 2.4. Okay, nice. So now I'm actually curious. Let's see what happens when the unique cow dies. We get 25 million freaking money. Okay, sweet. So look at this. We got a level up in our mastery. So the more monsters you kill in your zones, you actually get like these money multipliers. So when we get our mastery to a 3-star, it'll be an even greater booster. But as you can see, we're now gaining a lot of money. I could be getting more pets, but let me see. How much is the next zone? Oh shoot, it's only 45 million. Okay, yeah, let's go there. Stage 4. What are these pets costing? 150 freaking million. Yeah, we definitely want to upgrade the sword as soon as possible. I can buy an extra 167 levels of the soul greed enchant. So this is what's interesting. After we, oh wait, the reason why I'm probably progressing so fast is because there's currently a damage event active. If I type slash events, you can see this, that the damage event is currently active. You can also see it at the top. That means we're getting 2x damage right now. Yeah, this definitely speeds it up. So I think I should just focus on killing these monsters while I have the damage event for the next like 30 seconds. I probably should go back to the previous zone and buy some more pets. Honestly, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill this last panda, and then we'll go to the previous zone, buy those pets so that we have better multipliers, and that'll help us with the future progression. So these only cost 2.8 million, and what I can do is actually filter out these pets so we don't get them in the inventory, and I'll just spam upgrade. And if we can get a bunch of epics, and maybe we could get some of these legendaries or exotic, that would be pretty sweet. But it looks like we just got a bunch of the epics, which is still pretty useful. All these are 4.1x multipliers. So here's the thing, I want to try fusion, right? So if I click this chicken pet, I can fuse multiple of these together, and these are pretty expensive. So if I want 100% fusion success chance, this will cost me 432,000 gems. Should we just like try taking a big gamble? Okay, a 40% chance for this to work, and it failed, and we just lost 25,000 gems. That blows. All right, but here's the thing, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to this AFK monster. I think it's going to kind of wrap up the video here. We got all the way to stage 4. We got some banger good pets. We got a good amount of these enchants, and maybe in the next video I will plan to like rebirth, I think. But what you can do is attack the AFK monster, and I can literally sit here infinitely attacking this, getting a bunch of souls. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for watching. Come check out the server. All the info's in the description, and I will see you all in the next video. Okay, see ya.